Completed
Now
my
I am the king of
quest.
daggers. God damn, it does 4 more DPS than my current weapon. That is not an insignificant upgrade.
Yeah. At first I was thinking, because I've been playing Pandaria, it's like 4 DPS, that's barely anything. And I looked at my own weapon and it's like 30 DPS, and it's like, oh, never mind then.
Nailed it.
Actually significant.
I don't believe you.
I forgot to go and train up my trade skills between episodes. Whoops.
I didn't do anything between episodes. I literally just stood there in the room where we got disconnected last time.
Yeah, we all did.
And that's just where I was.
Yeah, item management, and yeah, I need to be able to get some of those herbs that I see around.
I don't believe in prep work. I'm like Spider in our Dark Souls series.
Speaking of, we need to continue that with someone.
Are we not doing it with Spider?
I have no idea how accessible he is on a general basis.
I thought that the whole point of him moving was that he's now accessible, and like now it's like easy to do it or something.
Except for he does stuff with his grandfather anyway, so.
Well, that guy'll die sooner or later.
But wow,
mean.
then.
It's a joke about mortality in old people. Isn't it great?
All right, Andrew. All right.
Sooner or later, everyone that you know and love will die. And then you'll be afraid to play Dark Souls.
What?
Ooh, that was fitting quest without even knowing I have them. Neato.
Okay. Do you guys have the one to go get the blood scalp stuff or no? Oh, you're already on the quest. Beautiful.
At the lore tablet.
I can figure that out just by trying to share the quest with you and finding out that you already have it. Makes my life
I have to
easier.
get blood scalp, lore tablet, and totem.
Yeah, there's a lore
it
tablet,
done
a
yet?
totem.
Okay, it is in fact done.
Hey, there's a bossy creature around here.
Oh, yeah.
Got stuck on a root.
So the way this game works is you have to kill, progressive tiers of creatures, and then you have to kill the, like, Big Mama Panther, Big Mama whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So,
They
eventually
really
you'll have to...
streamlined that part.
Yeah, they did.
It used to be that you had to come out into the wilderness, kill like 10 of whatever creature they wanted, then go back to town and turn that in so you can get the assignment to kill the slightly bigger version of that creature. And
Well,
you do that like 4 times, and then finally it'd give you the last one.
That's how it works. Like, right now.
But now you just complete the quest and get the new one right on the spot when you're
Oh,
just
really?
wandering around. Because
Oh.
your objective is just like complete. That's by clicking on it now, and then it just gives you
Okay.
the new one. So when you're doing like kill the 15
There's the
versions of the
totem.
panther, they just give it to you. There's the tablet over there.
Yep.
Or tablet, yes.
Reading
Well, sometimes I said-
comprehension gets you far in life.
No, I said totem because it looked like it was a pillar, but no, it is a tablet. Because what?
I feel like you should
Hey,
know what
look,
totems look
it
like.
has a little skull in its mouth. It's adorable. Hey, guy. Hey, little guy with the... Hey. I'm trying to talk with you. Your pet raptor seems to have found a new toy, a skull,
Oh, wow.
from a nearby troll skull pile.
That's concerning.
I think we're not raising our raptor right. Or we are. Kind of depends on your perspective.
A raptor's starting to make me feel uncomfortable.
Hey, Keith, you're catching up.
Oh, but... yeah.
It's
it's so
actually working.
adorable.
Me not doing quests and stuff. I
Yeah.
don't even know why I'm fighting this troll.
Although it's also partly because our levels are taking longer to get. In general.
It's true,
Hey, buddy.
but I used to be 3 levels
I
ahead of
cast
you.
my healing item skill on this guy. Whoops.
Great. Solid plan, that.
What's up, brah?
True champion. See you guys
Nailed
later.
it. We got this, bro. Oh no.
Goodbye.
Aww.
You're too far away. All right, keep up, raptor. Take my raptor for a walk.
The raptor.
Has to
It's a lot of exercise. Got to burn off all of that basilisk calories.
It has to keep up with travel with my travel form speed while also carrying a skull that's the size of its body.
Bigger, really. God,
Yes.
this kind of sucks. There we go.
What?
Platforming.
Oh, I found a boss.
You found a friend.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna have us a little adventure.
Good luck, Keith.
He can't hit me. I'm invincible.
Good luck.
I got this. I need to deactivate Blade Flurry because it's only one dude. Right. There we go.
I am champion and win now.
That was easy. I didn't even need you. See? Why do we even have a tank? I could tank. This game is racist and won't let me queue myself up as a tank.
See ya.
Oh. They said it was interrupted, but it was lying.
Yeah, I've noticed that recently, where it's like, interrupted. Wait, you've already turned it into the Obsidian Nightwing. Well, whatever. I'm okay with this. Makes my life a lot easier.
Oh, the little raptor's adorable with the skull that's
fine, but you only got it because I let
itself. So cute.
Invade around here
Unfortunately,
somewhere.
I believe to get that raptor, like, mini-pet, you actually have to go, you have to go to Ungoro Crater and do the quest chain.
Ah.
Which
They're gonna say Zul'Gurub.
No. No, it's not that hard, but the quest chain is still time-consuming.
That's where you get to meet Legend of Zelda characters and Mario and Luigi.
Yep. Yep, I remember.
Because that was when they were at their most unsubtle when it came to references in this game.
Well, I'm going to abandon...
I'm riding on you in...
It's just one zone
What
where
the
every character was a reference
No, you're
to
not.
Simpson.
That actually is a lie. That would have been really great if you had mounted me as a bear.
Well,
What
the thing was, from my perspective, I was. So that was fun.
It's not letting me mount up.
Azure Mounter.
That's weird. Alright, well, I guess I'll just take the long way. See you guys.
Whoops,
We're heading north, or are we going south?
We're going
I think I
north,
just
turning in a
randomly
couple more
clicked on
quests.
something at the repair guy, and I think it cost me 200 gold.
200
Wait,
gold?
what?
I think it said 200 gold.
I don't think it said 200 gold. We don't even have 200 gold.
Maybe you don't have 200 gold. How much gold do you have?
I have 41.
I have 36.
Yeah,
Maybe the tool set glitched out.
probably.
I need to keep coming up with excuses of how I could be wrong about this without actually admitting that I'm wrong about it.
How you could possibly have 200-something gold and spend it on a repair bill or something.
Skills. It's because I got the skills to pay the bills, quite literally. I got the skills to overpay my bills.
Excessively, apparently.
I've just been watching too much of Gotham, and now I just got to throw all my money away.
Yeah, I think, was it the first episode or the second one that was on last night? I forget. But I didn't get to see any of it because I
Last
thought like, this
night
looks too
was
gloomy.
the third episode.
What are we talking about?
Okay.
Gotham.
It's the Gotham TV series.
I haven't really looked into that.
You follow the story of Commissioner Gordon as he continues to be the only person that tries to do things correctly anymore in the world of fucked up crazy people.
Now, did they reveal like Penguin and Catwoman and?
Yep.
Okay.
Isn't the Riddler
Penguin's
like
played by the awkward guy from Scrubs?
which awkward guy are we talking about? The main character?
He was an intern that was introduced at some point, and he had like a pointy nose and was he was like really like just super awkward and had like short hair.
I never got that far in Scrubs, I'll admit.
I got through all of Scrubs.
I think I got partway through the first season and then realized it was no longer being about being funny, it was about relationship stuff. At which point I lost interest.
Stuff.
It's why I can't handle Castle or Bones either, because both are kind of the same way.
I never watched either of those, but that's because those are like procedural crime shows, and that's like not a thing I'm into.
No, I enjoy them sometimes.
I'm not really into shows that it's like that are like about figuring out who did a thing, unless it's like Sherlock.
I had trouble with Sherlock.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked to hear you didn't like some form of non-interactive fiction.
I don't know, it always just felt too Deus Exy, kind of like he figures it out at the very last second. Or, I guess really the first episode
As
showed
opposed to the other detective stories where they don't figure it out
Okay.
the last second.
Well, okay, so here's what
he
I...
figures it out 5 minutes into the episode and then just keeps going on for the next 85 minutes.
Okay, so for the very first episode, remember how the cab driver just quite literally walks into their apartment while they're trying to figure it out?
I just tried to mount you. Did you see that?
I saw.
I went like flipping through the air when you weren't in mount form.
Oh, that's
The
very...
fuck? This game's freaking out. It doesn't know what to do. I just started flying with the... Did you see me flying with, with the parachute?
So,
Yep.
I think... Do you see my right arm just getting
Yes.
screwed up?
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow, yeah. Okay, so I think the problem is...
Bouncing up your head over and over again.
I think the problem is it thinks I'm still mounted
Whoa.
to a degree. Oh, fuck
No,
it.
come back.
Deer mode. Where am I even going? Guess I'm going over this
Keep up with
direction.
gear mode.
So it thinks I'm still mounted because I think I turned into bear form while Shell was on me. And I can no longer mount or run wild, so I have to resort to deer mode. But apparently deer mode actually moves just as fast as mount, slightly slower. It's not the end of the world.
I'm back.
Sorry for messing you
My
up.
raptor is still carrying a skull.
No big deal.
When's my raptor gonna stop carrying a skull?
When we find all the fetishes, whatever
Concerned. I'm growing concerned about this.
Doink. Bear mode. Sky bear.
Come back.
I'm a sky bear.
It's
I do
interesting
sky bear
that Gotham
things.
just came out. Like they premiered it the same week as Shield season 2.
Is Shield any good?
Yeah, Shield's alright.
Huh.
It's actually gotten better now than it was at first.
That's good.
I only ever saw a couple episodes.
The interesting
I
thing
haven't
about
seen
Shield is
anything
that
from it.
it has direct continuity with the movies.
The Avengers? Yeah.
And the timeline actually correlates with the movies coming out.
That could be kind of cool.
So
Okay.
like when Captain America 2 came out and had massive important stuff about Shield happening in that movie, that completely changed the direction of the rest of the season in a really cool way.
Okay, I could actually see that being really nice. I remember originally hearing
Wanderbot
about
just
it.
disappeared.
Just over
That
here.
was weird. You're like running in place on my screen and then just vanished altogether.
I am a wizard.
Yep, that's
You're a
what you
wizard,
did on my
Harry.
screen.
I'm a wizard, Susan.
Now grab my wand.
It doesn't sound right.
Leviosa.
God. I
Have you
know
seen-
that. Yeah.
Seen
Was
those
it
videos?
was it like Harry Partridge or something that had done that?
No, it's
What?
only NG.
Oh, there we go.
Do it, Harry. You're the chosen one.
God. I've seen his other animations and they're all just
I've watched it too
very
many times.
confusing.
I thought that there was some reference to like the Puppet Pals, remember?
Oh yeah,
Otter Puppet Pals.
we gotta bother Snake. Bother.
I think for a skit I actually memorized the entirety of one of those.
Well, wasn't there also the Snape for Dumbledore?
Yeah, that one's easy to do though.
Yeah. Well, it's a round of just them saying their names.
I grew up. I mean, I grew up. I watched those all the time though. And God, when I was a freshman in high school,
Yep.
I was hanging out in my infotech class, which I clearly only took because you got to sit in front of computers for an entire period of the day, and I was playing RuneScape and watching.
Oh,
Potter
so you
Puppet
actually
Pals.
played RuneScape.
Yeah.
How
It was
much?
for like a month or so.
Only a month? Okay.
I played for about a month, and it was during infotech.
I played that game
Because it was a
4
it was a browser
years.
game, so I could play it in class.
It's
I
true.
wasn't allowed to play MMOs.
You played 4 years of RuneScape?
Not 4 years. FOR, not FOUR. I think I only played for like
Oh.
a year or two.
That's terrifying.
Well, you
That-
got to
that
Guild
game
Wars.
is amazingly unappealing.
I enjoyed it from an economic standpoint.
I lost my shit when I found out that when you're mining, you can get hurt by mining. I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, no, it kind of sucked with when the golem would like come out of nowhere and just murder your face.
Like, or no, like the mine would like explode.
Oh, they stopped doing that.
It was
I
still
think-
bullshit.
Actually,
You'd be
I don't
trying to
remember.
mine a vein, and you're already having to deal with the fact that you have to share it with like 17 other people that are in the area.
Yeah.
And then the fucking mine would explode and kill you sometimes, or like there was stuff that you couldn't mine with your pick, and I'm like, this is like the worst part of WoW, but it's the entire game.
Yep.
Is basically what that was.
I had never played WoW at that point. It was my first MMO.
Neither had I. I started playing WoW as like I want to say a junior in high school, and I played RuneScape as a freshman. Speaking of taking computer classes, just so that you could be around computers, I took Cisco networking, and as a result, I had access to the computer lab during lunch, so I would hang out in that room and play World of Warcraft all day. Which is just like the worst way to go through high school.
And they didn't mind that World of Warcraft was installed on their computers?
He fucking parried it. Mr. Perry was just like the laziest, fattest person ever. He didn't pay attention to anything ever. He was just sort of there in the corner, growing more unhealthy by the minute.
I had a teacher like that, except he was also crazy as shit.
There's that moment where you're like, this is a person who has given up on living.
He's
just waiting to die in that chair with his front butt.
I had a teacher fairly similar to that. He wasn't that overweight, but like you could tell his like sanity was deteriorating. For starters, one of his first lectures, this is a web design class, mind you, was on the existence of UFOs. He took it very seriously. But beyond that, this is also the kind of person that yelled at me because I decided to actually do an animation for animation class instead of the stupid simple shit he had prescribed, because some of us actually have aspirations for things.
Dun dun dun. Sounds legit.
I was like, he turned the animation class into a jock-only class because anybody interested in animation just could not stand it.
Don't you just feel like it's the weirdest thing when you have the moment of realization that you care more than your teacher about your class?
Well, he was originally a shorthand teacher, like for women that were going to be transcribing lectures and court notes and stuff like that. Except for typewriters come out, so got to switch over to typewriters.
Then there goes efficiency, the job destroyer.
Yeah, well, so he had to learn how to type, so he becomes a typist teacher. And that kind of like weird bullshit shorthand typing, so people can type even faster by like skipping vowels and stuff.
LOL, my BFF Jill?
Yeah, except for, when you hit the 90s, you really don't need typist teachers anymore because kids know how to type. Just because. So
I
at that
learned how
point,
to type from World of Warcraft.
I would say
played
gaming.
World of Warcraft so much in late high school, and at one point I just had the realization one day of like, oh yeah, I actually type really fast now, and I don't look when I type. I didn't even know I was learning. I just realized one day that I was typing really quickly without even looking at the keyboard.
Yeah. It was StarCraft for me. StarCraft would do that because I played a lot of StarCraft online when I was young.
Yeah, I could never get into competitive RTSs.
It wasn't competitive. It was all custom maps.
Oh, you're talking about all the mod stuff, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I played the shit out of Warcraft 3 mods.
Yep, I did that too.
Every tower defense game, Gem tower defense.
Yep.
Root tower defense, Elemental tower defense.
Yeah, Elemental TD and Cube TD were the two that I generally played, but I kind of preferred things like Island Troll Tribes because it was a little bit more deep. I don't know.
They got really interesting with the tower defense games.
It's true.
They had in Root, what happened is that all of your towers were plants, and they were essentially growing out like ivy. So like
that is actually kind of cool.
Like you had to build your plants out of other plants basically, because it was really expensive to start a new chain.
We should just get a group together and record that shit for a day.
I would totally play Warcraft 3 mods.
I would love to see what like StarCraft 2 mods have been like, though I don't think I've heard of any like really good ones. But yeah,
I played StarCraft 2 near launch and played through the campaign and locked a bunch of achievements and then tried the custom stuff. But it was just really like they had a terrible way of organizing custom games, so you couldn't find anything to play that was interesting.
Yeah, most of them were bad. You basically see 10
games.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's also just wasn't much to play in the first place.
Well,
it was weird. It was baffling because you'd feel like Blizzard of all people would have that stuff figured out, but they just did not know how to organize the custom game list.
They tried organizing. They tried organizing it so it's like, here are all the game modes available, and here are all the servers that are actually running, but they combined them into the same thing, and it just made it really shit, which kind of sucked.
So did you ever play Gem Tower Defense or Poker Tower Defense?
I played poker. Poker was awesome.
Like the idea was like you basically put down like a handful of towers down at once, and then whatever they randomly turned out to be, you could make something out of.
Okay, so
Basically.
I played the StarCraft version where, it was you would have like 5 SUVs and 5 beacons, and you can move the SUVs onto a beacon to hold or, you know, whatever, you know, let the cards be switched out for the second draw. And so depending on...
I may be misremembering how Poker Tower Defense worked in the first place.
Well, I never played the Warcraft one. Because when
in Gem Tower Defense, they basically you get 5 rocks to put down every turn, and they would, as you place them, they would randomly be like 5 different minerals. It's like that one's a topaz, and that one's something else, and stuff like that.
Oh,
and
I
then
have
what
played
happens
that.
is there was recipes basically, so it's
Yeah.
like this
Yeah, I
plus
remember
that
that.
equals malachite, and if you have a malachite, that's one of the cool starting towers because it shoots everything that's in range simultaneously and stuff like that.
I remember
Meanwhile,
getting really
like
pissed at
everything
people.
that it's rough because it's randomized. It's pretty nuts.
I just
When you
remember...
memorize good combinations, you can really destroy it.
I just remember, I think I played a version of that where everybody had to work together and nobody knew how to play. And so I knew all the good combos and I was trying to tell them, and one guy's just like, nope, I'm just going to do my own combos. And then he proceeded to have nothing but anti-air towers because he knew what he was doing. Or some shit like that.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
You're just giving me ideas on how to play our next session of Orcs Must Die.
God,
Anti-air everywhere.
would
Nothing's ever flying through this level.
I would fly to California and
Especially not our hopes. You would not.
and then punch you. I mean,
No, you would collaborate with me.
it's true.
Like punching me would be an incredible missed opportunity from coming all the way to California.
It's true. Would it be awful if I flew out to California, completely avoided you, and spent the entire time with Andrew, just recording shit?
You would not have a good time, probably.
Yeah, probably not. I'd probably just kind of hate myself a little bit by the end of it.
It's amazing. You guys have such an amazing rapport with each other. It'd really work out. God damn, the number of drops we're looking for right now.
It kind of sucks right now.
I highlight these guys and it shows 3 things for each of us, so it's just like, here's a list of 9 things that might drop off the
there we
screen,
go. I got
hopefully.
it. I got
Do
Mahamba.
I actually need anything from this guy? Oh, I already have all my stuff. Okay.
Yeah, we just need one more, like, totem or some shit.
The Takashi fetish?
Yeah, I think so.
The Takashi challenge.
I'm not... I don't...
Because I need 3 more of those.
Oh, no, I need 4 more. Oh, wait.
I need 8 fetishes.
Here, hold on. Let me...
Where are you guys getting fetishes? I haven't found any.
I've got
You
4
haven't
for some reason.
Brought your little raptor out? The raptor will
Oh,
show
he's not
you
here.
the way.
Oh shit, he's not out.
Oh,
When
there's
did
your
he stop
problem.
being out?
Let me get rid of...
Weird. He just sort of
all of
stopped
my
being out at
quests.
some point, I guess.
There we go.
Mine found one.
I lost mine.
Let's see.
Where'd he go?
There we go. Now, here's the
I guess he
question.
found one.
I
I'm
guess...
track on my raptor now.
I guess for this one, we can just kind of run
I
around.
found another one.
Oh, what? My raptor's not out either. How do I have 4? Where's my
You have
raptor
4
egg?
raptors?
No, I have 4 of the relic things.
He was probably out earlier during this quest, but then suddenly disappeared. Probably like the way mine did.
Yeah,
confusing.
I found all of them. Actually, I think just keep pressing on the egg and you'll eventually get all your fetishes.
Oh,
They look like
yeah,
lollipops.
just move around a little bit. You just found one for me. There we go. So yeah, just run around
Fine
and
shit, you dumb little raptor. Fine shit.
your raptor will just occasionally stop and look at stuff.
I lost him again. Where'd he go?
And you'll also make
It looks like he'll have
a
a
raptor
lollipop in
noise.
his house.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
actually
it's making
far
a little-
easier than I
making a little
thought.
gurgly sound.
Mine just kind of makes a rattly noise. Luckily, it doesn't seem like we need to collaborate much for this one, or compete.
Or compete. Oh, there's my raptor. How you doing, little guy?
Mine's climbing a hill for no apparent reason.
He's so adorable. And lazy. Go accomplish shit, you asshole.
There we go. I only need one more.
God, why did I even let you have life?
Wow. Jeez.
Throw all this hassle feeding this little shit, and you won't even find fetishes.
Oh, I see. I got too far away from my raptor. Wait, Shell, were you just following me? Were you on me and I just didn't even realize?
Yes.
You didn't notice you're being ridden?
Nope, I had no
I'm
idea.
Blue. I'm blue.
That's true, you do kind of blend in.
She's been on you for a while.
Well.
Well.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm not used to it, so...
Are we supposed to run around in these ruins or something?
Just kind of in general, it's a fairly wide area. There we go, I'm done. See ya.
Where'd my raptor go? I made a sound and stopped somewhere. I keep losing him because they're so tiny.
Yeah, when he
there he
stops, he'll have a lollipop for you.
You know what's really nice? I've been uploading videos
lollipops.
this entire time, and I haven't lagged.
It's because World of Warcraft doesn't take any connection, really. Most video games actually don't take very much connection.
Mostly also, I have newer, better, / my parents' internet.
Yeah. Isn't your parents' internet?
It's really good in comparison.
Better, faster, stronger.
Mom's.
Paternal.
Yeah.
He really does just find little lollipops, which are embedded in his skull. Like, those are not in his mouth. They're just, like, stabbed into his skeleton. It's horrifying. So now he's useful. Okay. Come on, you little lash tail. I'll lash your tail. You don't fucking work faster.
Oh, no.
I won't hesitate. You're not even real. I don't give a shit. I will mutilate kittens in video games. Go faster. I'm literally just I'm just waiting for an NPC that follows me around to arbitrarily find things that don't exist in this world that doesn't exist, so I can start doing things again.
So
raptor, come on.